Hey guys, it's Alex here from AlexFergus.com, and the Oura Ring 3 has just arrived in my mailbox. Very exciting. I'm going to open it up, we're going to have a look, and I'll share my first impressions. Let's get into it. This 3rd gen ring has had a little bit of controversy. I've seen a bit online about the new ring. Well, not necessarily the new ring, more to do with the pricing and the new subscription or membership plan. I ordered mine when I saw it was announced. I just went out and pre-ordered one. Unfortunately, I didn't see the upgrade email that I could, upgrade my 2nd gen ring and do it under the same email address and get a discount and also lifetime membership access. I didn't see that, so I have actually emailed Oura about that because they've been done through different email addresses, and I'm still waiting to hear back from them to see if they can sort all that out for me. So that is a bit of a bummer, but yeah, I do have some thoughts. I have been thinking about the membership subscription side of things, and I might share those with you later in this piece. But yeah, for now, we're just gonna open this box up. I'll have a look at it, I'll share my thoughts. I'll get it all set up on my phone as well, and we'll share my thoughts and feedback. Later on, what I will be doing is a full review of the ring as well, so be sure to subscribe for that. So we've got the box here, Oura Gen 3 Heritage Black US 13 set. So this is all just packaging. What I have noticed is I just updated the app before I filmed this, and the new Oura app is like a shade of blue, like almost like a navy sort of blue. And I just noticed here in the box you've got the logo Oura is blue as well. It might be hard to tell on screen, but it's a blue. It used to be more of a black gloss. All the stickers on the back also blue there. So description, 3rd gen ring, size 13, wellness ring, charger, USB cable, yada yada yada. Alright, let's open it up. Oh, opens that way. Alright, so there it is. It's kind of nice. It's got a charging dock there. Looks similar to the 2nd gen ring. We'll come back to that shortly. What else do we have? I think that's just all packaging. USB cable. Safety, product guide, quick guide. All seems rather straightforward. Alright, so let's look at this ring. It's very shiny. I don't actually have my 2nd gen ring with me right now. It was on the charger. But I got the cheaper ring this time. What did I get again? The Heritage Black. Yeah, I didn't get the matte finish one that I used to have. I just personally found there was no real need. Like, they scratch up so easily anyway, so couldn't justify the extra money. When we look at the ring, it does have some different sensors inside. It does look slightly different inside, which is interesting. My impressions, I mean, it's nothing like super extraordinarily new, right? Like I guess it's a few features in it that have changed. So it's not like from the outside, I'm like, wow, it's amazing, it's tiny, it's light or whatever, because it's effectively the same. It does feel a little bit tighter on my finger, but when I checked the sizing kits, they were the same. What I'm gonna do now is put this on the charger, and then we'll set it up on my phone, and I'm gonna run off and grab my 2nd gen ring, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison for those. Alright, so I've plugged that in. It is now charging, and what is interesting is the light is pulsing blue. I don't think I've seen that before. I don't know if you can see this on shot. Not too sure what that means, but a little bit of a difference there. I've also got my 2nd gen charger and ring here. What I'm going to do, these are the same size, remember, size 13s. I'm going to see if this fits on here. Super simple. Let's see if the 2nd gen ring fits and charges on here. Yep, so they are cross compatible. So that is always a good thing. What I'm going to do, since I've got the 2nd gen ring here and the new 3rd gen ring, I'm going to do some side-by-side comparisons. Remember, they are the same design. It's just that the color is different. One is the matte finish and one is the shinier finish. When I look at them, yeah, you see internally there are differences. The new one has sensors that seem to be further apart. I mean, there's a few differences, but hey, at the end of the day, it doesn't really affect the user. They still feel pretty much the same when you put them on. Size-wise and all that, they are the same. There's really there really isn't that much to talk about. For a new generation ring, it's internal changes that we want to focus on, and that's what I'll be doing with my full review. What we're going to do now is get it set up on the phone, and I'll get this thing up and running. I'm in the Oura Ring app now. I just had to upgrade it, update it, sorry. Now, I was trying to figure out how I actually go about updating, connecting my account to this new ring, and it actually took me a good few minutes, and I've had to go into help and search for setting up your Gen 3 ring. Here we go. Alright, so I got to follow these prompts. Setting up the Gen 3 ring. Reset the old one. Back up all the data, so I've done that. Place your old ring on the charger and ensure that it's charging. Okay, let's do that. Open the Oura Ring app and type the spinning ring. Yeah, there's a fair few steps here. Alright, so I'm going to go here. Set up a new ring. Okay, cool. We're on track. So I'm going to factory reset the old one. Okay, so set up my new ring. Go. Heritage Stealth. Oh, I'm glad it's got Generation 3 on there. Otherwise I would have been confused as to which one was which. We're going to click that. That's my new ring. Notice the green LEDs in there. Update the firmware. So we're going to do this. Oh, what's interesting is the light on the charging dock is now green. So I'm assuming blue is when it's connecting with Bluetooth, white is just charging, green is obviously it's updating its software or firmware. Alright, that is all done. Very cool. Now we wait. We get... awesome. So we're in. Woohoo. So this looks a little bit new with the app here. So new and Oura, gain new insights by monitoring your heart rate through the day. So this is one of the main features of the new 3rd gen ring. The fact that, you can track your heart rate throughout the day. I have no idea how accurate it's going to be. I'm sure there'll be guys out there or girls who have, Garmin wristbands or Apple Watches, and they'll be able to cross-check the data. That will be interesting to see how it does compare. Period prediction, obviously that's not something that applies to me. So let's have a look what's new. Daytime heart rate. So that is going to be good. They're only taking the measurements every 5 minutes while you're relatively still. That is actually a big blow. I'm quite surprised and disappointed by that, because I thought you'd be able to use this for, when you're training or running or whatever, rowing, and be able to get all your heart rate data, but it's only every 5 minutes and while you're still. That was the problem with the first, when they upgraded to the 2nd gen ring, how they couldn't get accurate heart rate readings unless you were like very, very relaxed and steady. So obviously that issue is still there, and that sucks, to be honest. I did not know that. Here I was saying it's like a big new feature. Now seeing that, I'm like, All right, what else we got then? Restorative time. Your body can tell you if it's in a relaxed state. Oh, so that's just saying if you're having like a nap or relaxation period during the day. Hey, that's cool. Live heart rate. So you can tap your heart icon on the heart rate card in home to see your live heart rate when you're relatively still. Just a little bit of a disclaimer at the end there, right? That's a bit of a game changer, isn't it? Okay, so I'm trying to do the real-time heart rate now, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my hand still, and we're seeing that it's measuring the heart rate. Hold still, 78, 76. So, okay, that's cool. Now, if I move around, what happens? It drops off. So your finger has to be quite steady. Let's try that again. So I'm going to try measure it. Moving my finger. I got a reading then. So it is coming through. 80, beats per minute, which seems quite high. There's no way it's 80 right now. So yeah, alright, so we got that new heart rate feature. Big disappointment finding that it's not running all the time, but you can see when you hold nice and steady, it does give a reading. So I'm not going to say I don't want that feature, you know, it's not something that you're like, it's a waste of time. It is going to offer some insights, you know. I actually had a nap like about an hour ago, right? So it would have picked up that I had a nap and it would have tracked my heart rate during this time. And it's going to be interesting seeing the data overnight and all that jazz, which is kind of cool, but hey, it's not a fitness wearable, is it? Like, you're not going to use this when you're running to track your heart rate zones or aerobic zones or anything like that. In fact, you're probably not even going to be able to see your recovery, because unless you go straight into a meditative state or relax nice and steady, it's going to be hard to get a reading. So that is a big blow, I think. So we're going to go back in the app here. We'll pull up the heart rate card. As you can see, I don't have any data to look at this yet. So this is all very first time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this new Gen 3 ring for, I don't know, a week or two, put it through its paces, and then what I'm going to do is a full review of this ring, okay? Because this video was more about just testing it, getting it up and running, having a look at it, seeing how that heart rate feature worked. One quick thing though, I'm disappointed with the heart rate feature. And I'm also disappointed that you now have to pay to get a lot of this data. I can see why Oura Ring have done that, but I don't think it's great. I'm actually thinking, if you're new, if you're watching this and you're considering buying a 3rd generation Oura Ring because you've heard great things about it, but you're on a super tight budget, because these rings are expensive, right? $300 US, you know, plus your shipping and stuff. I actually reckon you keep an eye out for a 2nd gen new, like relatively new, not too old. You don't want one that's 2 years old or anything. A 2nd gen ring, and pick up one of these, because you're getting the same form factor and everything like that. You won't have to pay a membership. So let's say you can get one for $150, half the price that they were new. That's it. You don't have ongoing membership costs or anything like that, but you'll be able to get all the data. Whereas if you get one of these, you pay $300 new, you have to go on the subscription membership plan to keep getting all of that advanced data. And yes, there are some advanced features on here that you don't get on here, such as that heart rate function, which I just showed you, but it's not as good as it could have been. If you're on a super tight budget, I mean, if money's not an issue, hey, just get the new one, subscribe to the membership plan, and away you go. But I'll be able to give more of my thoughts on this matter and what you should do with your hard-earned money after I've used this for a few weeks. And of course, I will be doing a full review here on this channel. If you've got any questions and you want me to cover anything in particular, please leave them below. Be sure to subscribe, check out some of my other videos, and we'll talk soon. Alright guys, bye.